Now, the point is that here we have this R of t function, right? Okay? So we can now figure out what the x position and the y position is at any time, and we figure them both out. Seem a little bit, well, that we can figure both the x and y position by this vector, right? So we could do r of 1 equals 1 second is what? 17 meters times I plus 5 meters times J. R of 2 seconds, well, 2 times 17 is 34 meters. And it's going to be minus 5 meters times J, I think. 4 gives us negative 20. That's not minus 10 meters. I won't even bother to tell you what I did to get to negative 5. But it almost halfway made sense. At 3 seconds, we get 51 meters times I. And then it's going to be minus 45 and plus 10, minus 35 meters times J. Check my arithmetic. But now we can plot these three vectors. Okay? And these vectors make sense because if you're standing here watching this thing, that vector tells you in what direction you're looking when you look at it and how far away it is, right? Magnitude of that vector is how far away it is, and the direction of that vector is where you're looking, right? So these vectors have real meaning. Okay? So 17 and 5, so 60's here, 20's here, 17 would be about here, 5 would be about here, up here. So here it is after 1 second. After 2 seconds, well, it's twice as far, it's 34, 51, well, 34, 51, and it ends up at 68. And your J is going to be negative 10 meters, so it's going to be down a fourth of this distance, be about here. So the R vector is going to be like this. Right? Okay? So from here to here, after 1 second, you're looking at this angle. After 2 seconds, you're looking at this angle. After 3 seconds, you don't have to lower your gaze too much. You know, there's not that much difference in the angle of this vector and the angle of this vector as I draw them, okay? I don't have equal x and y scales. The actual picture would look a little different. So what happens now after 3 seconds? Well, you're at 51 meters, which is here, and at negative 35 meters, you're here. So something doesn't make a darn bit of sense, and I guess it's my calculations, okay? So let's fix it. So you fix it. Tell me where it ought to be. Tell me what the three R vectors ought to be.